Well, hey, congratulations. What film are you bringing here at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival?
Well, he's actually bringing 2 films.
So yeah, I have 2 films in the festival. One is called Clouds Pile Up on Clouds. It's an experimental dance piece that's set to a Rabindranath Tagore poem, an Indian poet. And the other is called Letters from a Traveler, which this lovely lady here wrote and starred in. And I directed and edited.
Well, tell us where the origination of your first film came from for the dance sequence.
Sure. It's an experimental dance piece. So it came about because actually my ex-girlfriend was shooting a music video. She's in Bollywood, and the male dancer that was with her is huge. He's choreographed for J-Lo and a bunch of big pop stars. And so he was flying. Yeah, he's an amazing dancer. So he was flying out the next day, and we had some time. So we went to the beach and basically just filmed. I do a lot of shorts based on Tagore poems. I find it really inspiring. So I try to reinvent the poem, I guess, and interpret it in a new modern way, but keeping the translation perfect. And as perfect as you can. Yeah, I mean, the poem is what inspired it, and luckily we had a really overcast day, and the poem is about clouds. Yeah.
And the second film, you wrote the film?
I did. I wrote it.
Tell us about the origination of that one.
The inspiration for that one?
Yeah.
So I actually was just journaling. I write a lot of stuff. I write poetry, music, spoken word. I journal, hopefully compile a book someday, film, theater, and I sort of just write, often not knowing what I'm going to do with it. And I was looking back on my experience of having moved back to New York City for the second time after having lived in Los Angeles, London, South Africa, Costa Rica, all these other places. And it was about the experience of sitting still and thinking about, okay, I've been here before. Every time I moved somewhere it was for the first time, and so I experienced like it was the first time. And this time I moved back for the second time, and I thought, what if I experienced this like it was the first time? And find the beauty in where I am, even if I kind of want to go somewhere else or go somewhere new. And so anyway, I sent it to Ben. He was coming to New York to work on another film, and he asked if I had anything, and I was like, yeah, I've got these journal entries. I want to make a film out of it, I think. And we made it, and here it is.
Yeah, I was in post on my first feature, and we were doing the color correction in New York, and I talked to Darby, and she was like, I have this short, it's fantastic. That was my interpretation, not what she said. My work's amazing. No.
It's like one step up from a poem. It's like just a little more narrative than probably the other one.
No, it totally flows. It really does. But it's very poetic. So yeah, it was just this beautiful
It's a very New York piece.
portrait of an artist traveling, and what happens when the music stops. What are you left with, especially for somebody who has such wanderlust and such a desire to see the world? Where does that come from? And then, again, what's left when...
Has that wanderlust stopped, or are you still seeing the beauty all over the place?
Well, there's sort of positive and shadow sides to wanderlust, isn't there? Because you see the beauty in things, but also you're often running from things, so you don't have to go inwards. And it's still there, but quite honestly, the last time I did it, I went to places I'd been before, and I thought, I've seen it, you know, and I've reminded myself. It's actually funny that this is coming out now when I'm kind of needing to sit still again and realize that if you go inward enough, it's really all the same.
That's terrific. Well, congratulations for both of your films. And enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.